Philip? Philip? Where are you?
I'm in here, shaving. I'm late for work.
Oh, I'll make you some juice and coffee.
Yeah, thanks. I'll make it black.
Dr. Lyons, aphrodisiac. Have you right where I want you? No, it's empty. Some more.
India, hold up on that coffee. I'll just have Peggy get me something down at the office.
No, I'm not going to send my husband to work without breakfast. A wife has her duties, too.
And you've been doing more than your share in that department. I haven't been to work for 2 days. Hey, I've got to get to the office sometime.
You sure?
Hello, son. It's me, the professor. Can I talk to you for a minute?
No. Go away.
I want to try and help you.
You can't. No one can, so just get lost.
I told you he was a hard case.
Open the door. I know how you're feeling now, but if you just let me talk to you...
I don't want to talk to you, so just get the hell out. I know you. You're Beth's father. You're Bradley Raines.
No. Bradley Raines doesn't exist anymore. I'm the professor now. And you need my help.
Okay, Doctor, you were saying about tests.
They won't be necessary.
Why's that?
Because I've just been shown the results of the test that your wife has already taken, and I'm happy to say that my work has been preempted by a higher authority.
My problem.
Beg your pardon?
What problem? Eleanor, you're pregnant. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Pregnant?
What?
Ace reporter. I'm not going to fall for this one. No, I'm sorry. I'm not falling for this one. I'm sick of your practical jokes, really.
Practical jokes? What's going on here?
Fletcher.
Who's an ace reporter? Would you explain yourself, Mrs. Wilmington?
Oh, Doctor, you know perfectly well that Eleanor Wilmington is a fig, just like those reports that Fletcher had you draw up. Who's Fletcher?
Now, listen to me. I did not have this guy fake up any reports, Ramsey. I bet you did to get even with me for dragging you into this whole thing.
Dr. Ramsey from Cedars Hospital. She's a surgeon from Cedars, Dr. Rogers.
Will someone kindly explain what is going on before I call security?
Yeah, all right, calm down. Listen, I am Fletcher Reed. I'm a reporter, a journalist. I'm doing some articles on fertility problems. I thought by getting a first-hand experience on clinical procedure here, I'd get more of a personal angle on this whole story. My fiancée, Dr. Claire Ramsey, agreed to help me with the whole thing.
I should have suspected. This interview has been strange. It smacked of investigative reporting of the lowest kind.
Oh, yeah? Well, can I quote you
Fletcher,
on that?
please be quiet, please.
Look here, Mr. Reed, just because I work in a sexually related field gives you no right to assume that we're involved in anything illicit. On the contrary, I'm here to help people, something your tabloid mentality has obviously overlooked. And as for you, Dr. Ramsey, your conduct is reprehensible and totally unprofessional. I should report you to the Hospital Review Board.
I think that Fletcher and I have uncovered a scandal here. It's you and your nurse who are the unprofessional ones.
Yeah,
Drawing up phony reports like that?
I stand by this report. Your preliminary tests are all positive, Doctor. You are pregnant.
Oh, I can't be. Let me see this,
Yeah,
please.
sure. I mean, your nurse must have picked up the wrong reports down in the lab.
I did not. I think we have uncovered an expose here, Fletcher. Your staff obviously keeps inaccurate reports. There's no telling how many couples you've misled.
Get me Mrs. Wilmington's blood work, please. Stat.
I didn't mean to imply that you were not a good doctor, Doctor. It's just that there has to be something wrong here. There's definitely something very, very wrong.
Yeah.
I did not want to come here in the first place. You see, this is supposed to be an experiment, so obviously there's got to be a mistake.
The preliminary reports are 85% accurate.
Well, then they can be 15% wrong, can't they? So why don't you just run your tests again, because I'm sure there's a mistake somewhere.
I'm sure the blood test will prove to be positive, negative, I'm sure.
Possibly, but I have been a fertility specialist for years. And from the looks of things, I would say that it's time for you and your fiancé to move your wedding date ahead and brace yourself for midnight feedings.
Oh,
It
boy.
can't be, Fletcher. It just can't. It can't be. Oh, my God. What are we going to do?
Yep, this is exactly what I'd expect from you, Kyle. Big and expensive.
I'm sorry you don't appreciate my designer's taste.
Oh, well, it's not your designer's taste I'm talking about. It's this flying barn you've got here. I mean, it really is too much, except I'm sure you always wanted to have the biggest and best of everything. Perhaps that's why you've overcompensated here for your lousy childhood by surrounding yourself with all this stuff.
Come on, Reva, you're too sophisticated and intelligent to play armchair psychoanalysis here, aren't you?
Did I hit a sore spot?
Would you like some champagne?
No, I'm not in the mood. Got Roxy on my mind.
Look, don't worry, we'll be with her soon. Oh, gosh.
Oh!
Let me help.
No, just let me do it. Oh, damn, you got... look at this.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Vic, what happened? Oh, sorry about the turbulence. We're approaching a line of thunderstorms. It's part of a cold front.
Excuse me, would you mind telling me who's flying the plane?
It's automatic pilot. We're locked in, don't worry.
Can we fly through this stuff?
I'd rather not. The storms look pretty fierce on radar. We'd be better off we changed our course.
No, we've already wasted too much time as it is.
No, I understand that, but listen, we're taking a big chance if we continue on this present course.
Well, continue along and let me know if conditions change.
Yes, sir.
Vic, wait a minute. I need to get out of these wet clothes. Would you mind getting my bags for me?
I'm sorry, we're in the air. I can't get them over up here. They're in the luggage compartment below us.
Thank you, Vic.
I need some dry clothes.
Well, that's all right. I'm sure you'll find something in back that'll fit you.
I'm not about to wear your clothes.
You don't have to wear my clothes. There's a closet full of dressing gowns and peignoirs. You'll find something.
Oh, yes, of course. Like mother, like son. Only you've taken the business off the ground and into the air. I should have known. Oh, look at me, going to Alaska on a flying bordello. You really should have decorated in red.
Look, I appreciate the fact that you're concerned. However, I believe in being prepared.
You're not a gentleman. Gentlemen don't use ladies the way you used my sister Roxy. She was so young.
She was old enough to know better.
Yeah, maybe. But she did have dreams. She had big dreams that you destroyed. She didn't deserve that from you or anybody.
You're probably right, but that's why I'm going to Alaska now, to help find her, to give her a chance to begin a new life. Why don't you change out of those wet things? You're going to catch cold. Go on back there. You'll find something.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all very expensive, right?
It's never been worn before.
Right.
It'll...
Very expensive. It could be terracloth for all I care.
I'll keep that in mind for next time.
There won't be a next time.
You know, I'm surprised you're here actually at all. I wouldn't think that HB would appreciate your flying off with his arch rival, Kyle Sampson.
He didn't. But you see, I'm a big girl, and I can handle myself.
Oh, you're going to be quite a challenge for you. Quite a challenge.
We're making up for lost time. This is the honeymoon we never had.
I'm sorry we waited so long. Do you resent me for never having taken you on an official honeymoon?
No. You're making up for it in the last 2 days. You're the most sensual man I've ever met.
It's you. You inspire passion. Wait. Are you sure we're not hurting the baby?
No. No. At this stage of the pregnancy, when there's nothing we could do to hurt the baby.
I just want to make sure that my wife and our child get the best medical care they can.
We will. That's why I asked Dr. Lyon to come in.
Dr. Lyon. If you ask me, I think he's a bit eccentric.
Yes, you're right. That's why I like him. Oh, Father used to call him our odd old bird. He's been the von Holkein family physician for generations. He delivered me.
Well, then you're in good hands because he did a wonderful job with you.
Thank you, but if you don't mind, I'd like our baby to take after you.
Well, I don't. If she does, they'll be late for everything. It's almost after 11. I gotta get to work.
Is it? Well, then I'll make you lunch.
No, I don't have time.
Well, by the time you get to the office, Philip, it'll be noon. And Peggy will be on her lunch break. And you won't be able to do anything anyway.
You're probably right.
So, why don't you lie down and relax, and I'll whip up one of my delicacies.
Well, I am a bit tired. And I still haven't read the Foundation Charter.
So, you feed yourself on charters and codices, and I'll concentrate on feeding the rest of you.
I don't want no help from the creep who molested Beth. I'd rip your lungs out. You're sick, man. Real sick.
Yes. I was sick. And ashamed of what I did. That's why I'm here now. It's the one way I can try and make up for what I did to Beth.
How do you know about me and Beth?
The Valentine's Day murder trial was big news around here. Murders always are. We get newspapers and TV in here, same as people on the outside.
Great.
And I read your file. I'm a trustee. I work for the warden in the records office. I know everything there is to know about all the men in here.
You don't know nothing about me. The junk you read in the newspapers and in my file's a bunch of garbage. I'm innocent.
All right,
I didn't kill nobody.
Calm down. I believe you.
Why would you believe me?
I got a letter from the outside vouching for you.
Who wrote to you about me? Not Beth.
No. Her mother. Lillian's a good woman.
Beth's mother wrote about me.
When I first got sent up here, I had a rough time adjusting. I couldn't understand why I'd done wrong. Well, once I got a grip on things, I wrote to Lillian and I asked her to forgive me. After all the hell I put her through, I didn't expect her to answer, but she did. She said she couldn't forgive me. But you try and understand. Sometimes that's harder than forgiving.
Beth never told me about no letters.
There was only one. I kept writing to Lillian, hoping, but she never answered. Until this morning. When she found out where you were being sent, she wrote to me. She asked me to take care of you, so...
I don't need you to take care of me, man. I I was king of the streets back in Springfield. I'm gonna be the same in this crummy joint.
Street smarts and muscle don't cut it in here. You need friends. Without them, you're gonna be a slab in the morgue.
I don't scare that easy,
I'm
man.
not trying to scare you, kid. I'm trying to make you see things the way they really are. I understand the system and I know the rules. I will help you make it.
I'll accept your help when hell freezes over, mister. Guard! Hey, guard! Get this creep out of here now!
You look like Lucrezia Borgia, standing there mixing your potions.
Dr. Line, you scared me. I could have dropped that.
Can't have that.
Need I remind you that this solution is your own creation?
Which your family just happens to have a penchant for. Your mother kept my potion business going for years, and before that, my mother made it for your grandmother. You von Halkine women are insatiable.
And determined.
Don't give Philip too much of a good thing. The poor boy's bound to need some relief by now. You've had him sequestered in that bedroom for 2 days straight.
Don't worry about the romantic habits of my husband and me.
I'm not worried. I'm just warning you about the aphrodisiac. It distresses me that you can't arouse your husband without the aid of stimulants.
I have no problem satisfying Philip, but time's of the essence now.
Ah, I'm quite aware of that, my dear. This would prompt anyone to make haste. I had assumed you needed a Spaulding heir to secure your hold over Philip. I had no idea it was a matter of life and death.
What is that?
Your fan mail.
You killed Andy Ferris. Confess, or you and your beloved Philip will die. If this is your idea of a joke, it's not very funny.
Don't be ridiculous. I found it on the dining room table earlier. You were preoccupied, so I took the liberty of opening it
You
myself.
took the liberty of invading my privacy.
You need a friend, India. Don't be so quick to turn on one of the few you have.
If you didn't leave it, how did it end up on the dining room table?
I'd say someone other than you, or Philip, or myself, has access to this house. And from the tone of this note, I suspect they're not your greatest admirer.
Come on.
This is not funny, Fletcher. If I am pregnant, we got trouble.
All right, listen, I can't help it. I'm just trying to, picture you waddling down the aisle in a white maternity dress.
Funny, Fletcher. Not funny.
Well, come on, relax. We both know that there's got to be some sort of mix-up.
I'm not so sure. It sure would explain a lot of things lately. I've been irritable and nervous.
Oh. And all this time, I just thought it was part of your charm.
Fletcher, listen to me. I have lost weight lately. I haven't been able to keep my breakfast down in 2 weeks.
Don't tell me you haven't been using some sort of precautions.
I'm a modern woman and a doctor. Of course, I've been using precautions most of the time.
Most of the time?
Sometimes when you don't take no for an answer, I slip up. What's the big deal?
Pregnancy, Claire, that's the big deal.
This could not be happening at a worse time. I have just finished my residency. I'm trying to help Ed with the trauma team. You and I have a wedding to plan, Fletcher. We just aren't ready for children yet. I mean, we haven't even adjusted to each other yet. Baby would just upset all my plans.
Do you want to have children? I mean, I just assumed you saw yourself as a career woman. I always have. I mean, I can't picture you throwing your career into the proverbial diaper pail.
Of course I've always wanted children. At the right time. I guess I've been waiting for the right man to come along. And he has.
Are you saying that you want to have children with me?
Fletcher, it might be too late to have any choices, don't you think? Fletcher? Fletcher, if I am pregnant, you wouldn't want me to consider abortion, would you?
How do you feel about abortion?
I'm a doctor. I'm dedicated to saving life.
Yeah, I understand that, but... Well, there must be some circumstances under which even you could condone an abortion.
If the woman has been raped, or if her life is in danger, yes, but this is not one of those times, Fletcher.
This time, the mother's career is in jeopardy.
Why are you being this way? It's as if you're refusing to deal with this. You might as well be 1,000 miles away, Fletcher. What's going on?
Rebecca.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not think, Fletcher, of course. Of course. You're afraid of getting close to another child because you're afraid to lose that one, too, right?
You're way off base, Ramsey. My daughter has nothing to do with your dilemma.
My dilemma? This is your dilemma. This is our dilemma, Fletcher. And if you're resisting an emotional commitment because of this, Rebecca has everything to do with it.
Listen.
Fletcher, I understand how you must feel. You've already lost one child. But I promise you, if I am pregnant, I won't let you lose this one, too.
You are getting all worked up over nothing. It's not as if that I want to have any more children. I loved Rebecca. And I mourned her. But she's at peace now, and so am I.
So what's the problem?
Who says there's any problem? I just never thought about having any more children. Now you can't exactly deprive me of anything I never expected in the first place.
I never expected it either, Fletcher, but it's happening. It's happening, Fletcher.
We don't know that for sure. Let's just wait for the test to come back.
I don't think we have to wait for the test to come back. I know I'm pregnant, Fletcher. Great. Claire gets pregnant and Fletcher gets silent. Wonderful. There's something you're not telling me. Fletcher, if I am pregnant, do you want me to have an abortion?
Guard! Get this creep out of here!
Cool down. We don't like big mouths around here. They get on our nerves.
I just don't want this guy hassling me no more.
Boy, you got a lot to learn. The professor is one of the good guys. You're lucky to have him on your side.
Just get him out of here.
Professor?
I'll handle it.
Where do you come off telling the guard what to do? What do they call you the professor for?
Because I see things the way they really are. I'm a negotiator. I keep the peace. The cons think I have a gift.
Oh, give me a break. You're a conning cons. You ain't got the strength or the brains to keep these guys in line. You were a wipeout as a security guard, man.
Bradley Raines was a wipeout, but he's gone now, and I'm in charge.
I could break you with one hand, man. Maybe I should.
If you do, you'll be asking for trouble. Big trouble. You gotta understand why you're here and what you are now. I'll help you make it.
I don't want your help.
You're scared, you're angry. I felt the same way at first. Don't you waste that energy on me, man. You turn around, you make it work for yourself.
I want you to get the hell out of here!
Quiet, quiet. You gotta think. Before you act, son. It's the only way you're gonna make it.
Let go of me!
When I first got sent up, I took what came at me and I didn't whine. I was low man on the totem pole. I had raped my stepdaughter. You don't get any lower than that. And I accepted it. And I dealt with it. That earned me respect, it earned me friends. And with a shrink, Beth and a lawyer arranged for me to see, I got to know myself. It wasn't easy. In fact, it was pretty lousy. I still don't have all the answers. But I was smart enough to use what I learned, to play it straight and make the right connections. You understand?
When I get loose,
listen to me! The warden, the guards, the cons, they all trust me. No one's got a reason to cross the professor. And they don't. That's the secret, Blue Jack. Don't give anybody a reason to cross you, and you'll make it.
You're trash, Raines. You'll always be trash!
I knew I was gonna like you.
What are you, deaf or something? I just called you garbage, man.
All I heard was your love for Beth crying out because you're not with her.
I heard to kill you for raping Beth.
I tried suicide already. Didn't work. You know, I didn't understand why I didn't die. But now that you're here, I think I know why. Beth loves you. You obviously love Beth. That means I have an obligation. So I'm gonna look out for you whether you like it or not.
Well, I knew you'd find something that suited you. You look beautiful.
Yeah, well, you just keep your distance.
Well, that's all right. I can appreciate beauty from afar.
I've heard every line in the book, and I'm not here for your view and pleasure.
What makes you think I'm going to give you a line?
The only reason I'm on this plane is to find my sister. I'm not interested in anything else you have to offer.
Not even my hospitality?
Especially that.
Well, what if it's my hospitality that's providing you with a way to get to Alaska in record time to rescue your sister?
Well, if you hadn't have forced her to run away in the first place, we wouldn't have to do that now, would we?
I never wanted Roxy to leave Springfield. I didn't plan for that. I had reasons for the things I did, but...
Oh, yes, of course. You just wanted to ruin my family and break my husband's heart. That is the Sampson hospitality.
You don't seem to be terribly sensitive about your husband's welfare. If you were, you wouldn't have gone against his wishes and be here with me now, would you?
If you think you got me 40,000 feet up in the air to play a little seduction scene, I'm going to tell you something, big boy. You can't have me.
What makes you think I want you?
I'm a Lewis, and HB's wife.
You flatter yourself. You're not really a Lewis. They don't consider you one unless you've got Lewis blood running through your veins. You and I don't. I know. I found out the hard way.
Well, I'm not out to shove myself down the Lewis's throats. I love them. They accept me for who I am. I never set out to hurt them the way you did.
Oh, really? Well, how soon we forget. Who was it who took Alan Spaulding's money to break up the marriage between Billy and Vanessa? Who was it who cheated on her husband with her own stepson? There are names for women like you, Rita.
Been struck by lightning. We're going down.
What's going on? I can do it myself, thank you very much. Dear God, please don't let my life end this way, please. I just want to find my sister, and HB couldn't stand it if I died like this.
Don't worry, we're in good hands. Vic used to be an Air Force pilot. I'm sure he's got everything under control.
Well, it never hurts to have the Lord on your side. Please just let me feel the earth under my feet again.
It's funny, you never struck me as being the praying kind.
Well, let's just say that the Lord and I have an understanding. Please help us.
Well, you've got more than an understanding with the man upstairs. It's more like a direct line.
Everybody okay back here?
Yes, thank God.
Thank Vic. Vic is the one who got us through.
Listen, we're not out of the woods yet. Our systems are stable, but navigational equipment's still suspect. We can't risk a through flight, Mr. Sampson. I'm going to have to land at the Endicott track. They have a corporate runway there, but they should accommodate us. Just hope this radio's still working.
Yeah, well, don't worry. We've got a good luck charm on board. With Reva here, we'll be able to make it through all the winds or a crash in the wilderness or just about anything. With her on board, we've got nothing to fear.
Don't be so sure about that. I've always been leery of wolves myself.
I don't want to see your stinking face again. And I don't want your help. I'd rather be dead.
That could happen in here if you don't learn to control your temper. Think before you act. Impulse is the way to no pulse. You get my drift?
Keep your advice.
You gotta weigh everything you do before you do it because you got two sides here looking at you. Both of them waiting for you to make the wrong move. Now, cons who complain to the warden or wimps, they tend to lose their teeth. Troublemakers and hot-headed rich kids, they get boomeranged. All the grief they dish out comes right back at them.
You save your breath and you keep your breath.
The cons are always suspicious of loners. They respect the guy who plays by the rules.
Look, I have had it up to here with rules, man. And I definitely don't need no lectures from you. All I want you to do is get the hell out of here.
First thing we gotta do is get you out of solitary. I can manage it this time, but I can't keep you out if you keep losing your cool.
Like that, you mean? Huh?
The cons are not gonna like a guy that spits on a nice, clean floor.
Look, I am gonna do a lot worse than that if you don't get the hell out of here!
Ah, India, dear, you shouldn't have.
I didn't. It's for Philip.
Well, I shall have to fend for myself again. Do you have any idea who could send you such a crude yet menacing threat?
Probably Alexandra.
No, this isn't Alex's style.
You haven't seen Alex in a while. Her style, I'm afraid, has gone down the drain. She's an ugly American again.
I wish you wouldn't talk like that about Alex. She's a dangerous woman, and perhaps a serious threat to you.
I can handle Alexandra. She raised me. Remember, I know all of her tricks. Now, in the meantime, please put this away so Philip doesn't see it.
Could this have something to do with Alex's son, Lou John?
Lou Jack. Yeah. Alex would do anything to prove he's innocent.
Is he?
I don't know. I know Lou Jack's got a terrible temper, but I never thought he was capable of murder.
Well, if Lou Jack didn't kill the unfortunate Mr. Ferris, I wonder who did. Perhaps you.
I invited you here to
India! India! What is taking you so long?
I'm sorry, Philip. It took me a little longer to prepare lunch. Go upstairs. I'll be right up.
You're looking rather peaked this morning. Do you feel well?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've just been under a lot of pressure lately.
So I hear. But stress can be very dangerous unless it's kept in check. You should see your doctor before it goes any further.
Yeah,
Perhaps
right.
you've been overextending yourself.
I think Philip knows how to take care of himself. Now, go upstairs. I'll be right up.
Okay, hurry. I gotta get to work.
India, give the boy a day off. He's exhausted. The poor boy. He needs his rest.
I don't have time to waste.
And no one near you will be safe until you conceive a child.
Talk to me. Talk. I'm gonna go to get Dr. Lyons.
No, leave me.
Okay. Shh. Relax. I'm here. Calm down. Shh. Relax. What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden, I couldn't breathe.
Don't be frightened. I'm here. I'll take care of everything.
Oh, God, I feel like such a fool.
Oh, come on. Don't worry.
Oh.
You can breathe better now?
Yeah.
That's all that counts.
I don't know what got into me. Whew. I feel so safe with you here.
I'd do anything for you. You know that.
I do now. Yeah, I really think you would do anything for me. Even kill Andy Ferris.
Thank you, Lord. We have landed. I owe you one.
Well, this must be the Endicott field, but I can't see much out there.
Look, doesn't that look like some sort of little shacks over there?
Oh, it's tough to tell.
Here we are, Endicott Airstrip. I had to land without any instruments, so we probably got some damage.
How long are we going to be stuck here?
At least 24 hours.
Why so long?
We'll have to check out the damage, and I cannot do that until this storm lets up. It's a mess out there.
Well, I guess we're, stuck here for the night, then.
No, we're not. Vic, would you be a sweetheart and get my luggage for me? I'm leaving.
Well, wait just a minute. I would think that the doors in the cargo bay would be, frozen shut by now, wouldn't you, Vic?
Yeah, I'm sure they would be. Those cargo bays, they would have iced over hours ago.
So, I guess we'll just have to make the best of it right here.
I guess not. And guess again. I'm not staying on this plane.
Well, then what exactly are you going to do instead?
I'm gonna walk over to those little shacks over there.
And freeze to death before you got
I
there.
don't care if I freeze to death. I would rather freeze to death than stay on this plane here with you.
You haven't answered my question yet, Fletcher. Do you or do you not want me to have an abortion?
You do what you want. It's your body. I'm not going to pressure you one way or the other.
You make it sound as if you had nothing to do with this, Fletcher. This is your child. You have to share in whatever decision is made, Fletcher.
You go with your conscience. This is your life and your career that's at stake, Ramsey, not mine. Now, I can write whether we have children or not.
We're not talking about just careers here. We're talking about us. Our lives, our future, our marriage. You're just putting up walls again. You promised me in paper that you would not do this to me again, Fletcher. Now, what is it? There is something you're not telling me. What is it? You have to tell me what it is.
I am not putting up any walls. I don't have to. This is not my problem.
Getting married.
Exactly. We are getting married. And marriage is a partnership. Each partner has a task to make sure that the partnership, the marriage, survives. Now, your task is to decide whether or not to have children.
Task? You make it sound as if we're arguing over who's going to do the laundry or take out the garbage.
Don't split hairs with me, Ramsey.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Each partner does have tasks in a marriage. And one of those tasks is to clearly communicate your feelings. I'm telling you right now that the decision whether or not to have children has to be shared.
I don't see why.
We're not talking about my baby or your baby, Fletcher. We're talking about our baby, Fletcher. Our baby.
Take it easy, Blue Jack. For Beth.
Don't even mention her name. Now just get the hell out of here. I don't want to see your stinking face.
Jefferson? I'll talk to the warden. You'll be back in your cell block by morning.
Don't do me no favors.
You need me, Lou Jag, more than you think.
Never. I'd rather die than come asking you for help.
I'll talk to the warden.
Oh, God. Beth.
Reva, you're being ridiculous. You can't go out in this weather.
Vic, come on. Open the door.
Reva, look, you've got everything that you need right here. There's warm clothing, there's food, wine, there's VCR with all the first-run film. What can those shacks over there offer you?
No, I have no intention of staying here. And I don't care how you get me off this plane, Vic. I don't care if you get a snowmobile or a Jeep or a bobsled, dog sled. Just get me off. Vic. Vic. Now look, I am not spending the night with you.
So what are you afraid of, Reva? Me or you?
Now, if you can't discuss this rationally, I'm not going to discuss this at all.
You're the one who's being irrational. Is this how our marriage is going to be? Are you going to continue to run away from your problems, run away from your feelings, Fletcher? If you're not willing to accept and share in the responsibility of something as important as a child, I don't know. maybe we, should just reconsider the whole idea of marriage.
Maybe we should.
This has been Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest, and Barney's. Furs by the Christie Brothers. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.